Okay, yep, cool. I just had my mic muted at the beginning here, but I think we should be good for the most part. Cool, so we're continuing Spyro Hero's Tale. 81%. That's actually looking very good right now. 80 out of 100 light gems. And I feel like we're actually very much like at the precipice of what of the end of the game here. And I'm only going to be streaming for a couple of hours, so it's probably worth keeping that in mind. I'm periodically going to mention that yeah, I'm only going to be streaming for just a little bit, not as much as I normally would. So I figured I'd mention that. Oh, this is a lift. Huh. Alright. Hey Mojave, I saw that you changed your profile pic back to shoot, who are those guys called? The NCR dudes from New Vegas. What? Oh yeah, that's right, I can still zap the robots 2 times. Ah, okay. Wait, 2? Did you change it to something else in the meantime, or is it just me? Ooh, there's an egg here. What the heck? Why is there an egg here? Well, hold on. Am I gonna fall and die? Yeah, I just fell and died. Yeah, NCR. Yeah, no, that's I kind of figured that. Yeah. They're called rangers, aren't they? Because it's been a while since I played. Oh yeah, you had the Peter Griffin Rockstar Cowboy. I didn't actually comment on that too much, but I did remember seeing that. It was more so just when you went back to the NCR Ranger. Oh, right. Hit him and then zap. Now I think we should be all good to go back up because I've already got the egg, so I think yeah, just go over there. Whoop. Alright, so what is this game gonna throw at me now? Oh. Stupid lasers. These guys have massive range though. The guys with those guns, they've got massive range just straight ahead of them. So you need to charge in and start electrocuting right away or you're screwed. For the most part, yeah. Do I just kind of drop here or like what? Oh, okay, I can actually climb back up again. Interesting. So I feel like I'm in the middle of a, like, well, I guess the level is called Dark Mine, so it's technically a mine. So what do you want from a PS6? Well, first and foremost, backwards compatibility. It's been not confirmed. There's rumors about it. So I'm just kind of paranoid as to whether or not it's actually going to happen. That's the first thing. And second thing is a return of some older franchises as well. Unless you're talking about functions and features, but with PS3, no way. Well, no, it's not going to have PS3 backwards compatibility. Most likely, it's just going to be PS4 and PS5 backwards compatibility. I do not see them going back to PS3 in any way, shape, or form. So I think PS4/5 backwards compatibility and return of like older titles. I need Infamous 3. And exactly, like, Infamous 3 is among those games as well that I want to see like sequels to, because I just bought like just got the digital versions of Infamous 1 and 2 because I had physical copies for them, but I don't know what happened. And there's so much more stuff as well, like are we going to get some more VR? Like, if so, what's that going to look like? What the heck is up with this portable device as well? There were rumors of PlayStation working on a portable device that's apparently going to be like a portable PS4 in a way. I don't know what that would look like. That would be really cool if it had that sort of power, but I would rather be its own platform like we had with the PSP and the PS Vita, even if those didn't really work out for Sony as well. Doubt it, feel like VR is kind of dead. No, that's absolutely fair. I can see why like VR might be kind of dead, but at the same time I'm also kind of like, well, even though VR is kind of dead, it's still worth like doing something, because it really does feel like PSVR 2 was a bit of a waste. And I think especially considering crap, what's it called, and especially with what happened to the PS Vita, like, man, no platform deserves to have that happen to them, you know what I mean? Those two platforms were completely done dirty by PlayStation. Just because games are becoming longer to develop and require more time and money doesn't necessarily mean you can just ditch platforms altogether. Doubt VR 3 is going to happen? That's fair. I doubt it too. I guess that's really just a hope more than a want. Oh crap, I keep hitting the ice breath at the wrong time. But yeah, it really does feel like Sony is doing a bit of a holding pattern at the moment since the PS4 generation. I hope we get more re-releases of like older games. After all, we're getting what? A new Katamari game. We're getting a new Everybody's Golf game. We got Patapon 1 and 2 all over again with replay. We're getting a Patapon spiritual successor. Like, we're getting some of these games in a way, and it feels really cool that we are getting some older PlayStation franchises that are actually returning. So many remasters ahead, and honestly I'm much more excited for the remasters than the original games. I don't know if that's like, you know, a massive thing to say, but really, like, old games do what new games don't, unfortunately. It's the whole thing with like Nintendo what Nintendo don't. Exact same idea, I would say. Oh. Crap, I keep dropping down to the... I need to jump? Oh no, wait, because I want to ice the actual like water spout and then go from there. But yeah, the remasters is at least like a good thing in my opinion. Ah! These water things melt way too quickly. The water spout that I freeze melts way too quickly, and plus I'm on a very limited time frame as is. You know what? What's a game that I would really want to get a remaster? That's a good question. Oops. Oops indeed. I barely managed to save myself there. But I'm just trying to think of like, what's the kind of remaster that I would want the most? Because I've already got, you know, the Crash trilogy and the Spyro trilogy. So honestly, like, if they re-release, you know, Spyro, Into the Dragonfly, and maybe make the game a little bit longer would be cool. Oh, we're even getting House of the Dead 2 as well. House of the Dead 2 is a great game. I absolutely love House of the Dead 2. Infamous, obviously, and Bloodborne. I feel like we're beating a dead horse with Bloodborne. Unless Bluepoint is working on it, I kind of doubt it. And I feel like us getting Demon Souls was a complete accident, to be completely honest. I heard House of the Dead Remaster is bad. No, House of the Dead 1 was really good. I liked it, at least. Though I'm more of a House of the Dead 3 and 4 guy rather than a 1 and 2 guy. And I'm sitting out at the moment, but I'm here temporarily. No, that's cool, that's cool. I mean, just whenever you're able to, you know, stay in, or you could just hop out whenever. It's probably better to not make your wife mad, but you can also, like, you can watch the stream afterwards as well. So no stress. The recent remaster. Yeah, no, that was House of the Dead 1, right? Because House of the Dead 2 remaster isn't out yet. Unless I've completely missed it, yeah. Because House of the Dead had multiple re-releases. from the arcade versions, but the main one was probably going to be House of Dead Overkill on PS3 and 360, as well as the new recent one. I really don't like this level at all. I've tried all to be positive, but I cannot recommend the level after Second World, except maybe Frostbite Village and Stormy, which are both hub worlds. Yeah, no, I agree. Honestly, like, to be completely honest, I think the game peaked, for me at least, in World 1. I think that World 2 didn't do itself any favors, Falling Dragon. Well, I mean, you can only fly. You can't even really... Spyro doesn't fly, he glides. Let's be real. But yeah, no, for me, like, the entire game, I'm gonna be honest, and I think I might be spoiling this, I think my favorite level in the entire game is Dragonfly Falls. I don't think it ever got any better than that. Sure, there's some levels that I might like more than others, but I really do believe I think Dragonfly Falls is like the top tier level. Wait, why don't I just try to double jump from platform to platform? I think World 2 was the peak. I absolutely love the design and how there are elevators between levels. Every world had different ways to cross into other levels, which is cool. And that's cool, because I completely forgot about that personally. Well, I'm gonna try this again. There's no point in like using the ice breath. Yeah. Ah! Not enough time. Damn it. What I gotta do is I gotta wait. Unfortunately. Oh, I gotta turn around, turn around, turn around. Wait, which way am I going? Left? Oh my god! That was not gonna work. But yeah, that's a good point that like every world had a different way of crossing into other levels. Also, for some reason my chat is broken, so I'm not gonna fix it just yet. I'll probably work on it later. But yeah, so the only time I actually need to freeze the water is here and in the next area. Oh my god, no! Spyro fell. Get good. Fair, fair. World 1 had access to the other levels and different places of that hub. World 2 had elevators, and World 3 was a big circle. World 4 is point to point. Oh man, I totally forgot that my speaker was on. Hopefully no one heard that through the microphone. That was actually pretty funny. You could just hear Spyro yelling, ah! Oh, that's hilarious. Hold on, let me actually note that down. That's a clip for one of the shorts right there. But I do like how it's at least point to point with this one in particular. Yeah, so I do at least like that it's point to point in this fourth world. Oh. The world just fell right underneath me. Glide. Alright, now we're just gonna glide. Flyer! Fire! No. Flyer. Fire, damn it, fire. Maybe I should fire and then jump rather than jump and fire. Though I don't know why there are water spouts here when there's no point in having them. Well, until we get to this one. Spyro get de-aged after ETD, silly developers. That's fair. I don't like that Spyro sounds like the way he was in Spyro 1. Or the way that he was written, I suppose. Makes it sound like he's like the same Spyro from Spyro 1. And the Spyro 2 and Spyro 3 Spyro were better. And ETD, of course. Okay, here we go. His yelp while falling in sparks yell annoys me. I feel the same way. Though to be honest, I'm not a fan of Sparks having voice acting at all, to be honest. Oh, light gem. So where do we go from here? Especially when you die constantly because of rope swings and they don't grab... don't grab or Sparks being beaten up by flying bugs. Well, I mean, Sparks always gets beaten by flying bugs at this point. Now, where the heck am I going from here? Do I just like look down? True to an extent. However, when Spyro gets one grab onto swings, grabbing those things is bad design. Molten Mount is particular and unforgivable. Yeah. Okay, so I have to go up from here, I take it. Ah! I accidentally hit circle instead of square. Alright, so now we gotta go back to Ice Breath. Well, at least I got the light gem. That's the main thing that I need to get from here. Whoop. Molten Mounds is very bad. And at the moment, I'm not liking this level for this particular section. Because, like, it almost feels kind of meaningless to have some aspects of the level not actually do anything. Like these water spouts, for example. Like, I'm able to just skip them completely. The fact that I can skip these, actually, is probably more of a bigger question mark, in my opinion. So I need to go up here somehow. But I don't know how. Nope, he just fell. Magma Falls bottom was barely passable. That one was okay, but not the rests post second hub. Yeah, that's, again, for me, it seems like the game really did just kind of peak in the first world. Wait, what the heck am I supposed to do here? Because I'm sure I'm supposed to be doing something, but I'm not sure exactly what. Because I need to go to the higher end. Whoop. But if I glide from that platform, it's not gonna work because like these platforms just completely just you know, fall underneath me. So I have to move immediately. Crocodile Swamp is a really good level, man. Admit it, compared to the fluff that comes from Gloomy Glacier onwards, Ice Citadel, it feels even worse. So Crocodile Swamp I wasn't a fan of because the levels before it were actually pretty strong. If I go back to Crocodile Swamp, maybe I will enjoy it a lot more. But it doesn't change the fact that my initial like impression of the level wasn't very good to begin with. And I died. That's the only thing, is that like I think the reason why I don't like Crocodile Swamp is the levels that preceded it were actually like a lot better. And like I said, among those levels were in fact Dragonfly Falls and stuff like that. So that's why. Oh, actually no, Dragonfly Falls was after that one. So that was my bad. Oh, okay, wait. Glide to the left here instead. Then I glide up to here. Then I double jump. Ah, okay, I got it now. So I just had to take a different path, but I made it either way. I'm trying to find the right... No post-hit invincibility, man, I tell you. Oh, I died. That's still going to be something that I will question to this day. Two things actually about this game. One is, why is there no post-hit invincibility? That's the first one. And the second one would be, why change the fire and charge controls. Because that still, to me, will forever not make any sense. But at least I found a way forward in this level. And technically I could have skipped both of those enemies as well. But I died right then and there due to no post-hit invincibility. But that's all about learning how this whole thing works. Whee! And then we'll glide up to here, glide over here, double jump up to here, and then glide across to here. Oh yeah, I can just freeze them! Right, I don't need to use electric breath. Not necessarily, at least. I want to be very careful that I don't fall and die. Where are we at now? Actually, what does the map even look like at this point? Oh, we don't have much more left to go, it looks like. One more dark gem left and a couple of each. Finally, yeah, I agree. Finally made it across. That must have been pretty painful to sit through, I reckon. But, you know what? I gotta say, I really like 3D platformers. Like, when I look at games, I look at 2D platformers, I look at 3D platformers, I'm like, man, 3D platformers are just so damn good and so much fun. Rather, I think I just have so much fun playing through 3D platformers than I do 2D. I don't know, maybe I'm just kind of like, you know, huffing my own farts a little bit, but it really is just like, you know, a good time overall. Donkey Kong is hot right now. Yeah, I know, Donkey Kong is hot right now. I don't have a Switch 2 and I don't plan on getting one. But there are other 3D platformers that I could end up getting to play anyways. Speaking of which, I've almost finished Dirt 4, so at least after I finish that game, I think I should be good to... Oh right, I still need to... There's a Switch 1 version? Oh, okay, I didn't know there was a Switch 1 version. You know what? I think I might consider... Oh, actually, if there is a Switch 1 version... Ooh, is it emulatable? Now that's what I'm thinking. Can I emulate it? I am thinking about it. Dirt 4 is the best one, I reckon, in that series. That's fair. Like, I haven't played any of the other Dirt games yet. I think I might have a copy of Dirt 3 coming in the mail, potentially. But yeah, no, I really do like Dirt 4. I think that's a great time. I will be making a review on it after I've got the game's platinum. And all I need to do to get the platinum is complete the Triple Crown for Rally Cross and Land Rush. Because I've already done the Rally and Historic Rally stuff. The only way Dirt Rally 1 and 2 are better is with the tracks I like the courses a lot. That's fair. Also, what was that timer about? Did it just only open the door, or did I miss something? Wait, hold on. Did I hit a checkpoint before coming here? Nah, I probably didn't. Dirt Rally has Finland and Monte Carlo, which are phenomenal, absolutely. Rally 2.0 brought them back. Dirt 4, however, has the USA track, which has Autumn Leaves and Spain. I see. Well, I mean, like, I did like, what was it? Actually, no. Originally, I was going to say that the Swedish tracks were my favorite, but now I absolutely hate them for the fact that, the hills, like the little like bumps on the sides of the tracks, make it very easy for you to flip your car over, and so I just despise those tracks now. And especially when I was doing Historic Rally with the rear wheel drives, absolutely hated that. just trying to remember Falls Track. Sweden is definitely last. Same with Dirt Rally, as the simulation makes it impossible. Yeah, because it's so easy to like drive off the side of the road and then go like into the dirt patch on the side, or like, you know, it's very easy to make mistakes, which I personally am not a fan of, and why I don't like simulation as much. Granted, yeah, Gran Turismo is like a fun time, but like it's easier to get to grips with Gran Turismo than it is like Dirt Rally from what it feels like. Wales appears in Dirt Rally in its best form, but returns in 4 in a different location, and I think Dirt Rally 2.0. Okay, interesting. I didn't think Dirt Rally 2.0 also had it as well. Oh, I should probably get some more hit points, because I'm going to need it. Dirt Rally was the one released right before 4, a year before in fact. So Dirt Rally was 2016, because I know Dirt 4 was 2017. Because I remember getting an email from PlayStation saying, hey, do you want to buy Dirt 4? And I was like, I don't know, do I? Because I was never interested in Dirt, to be completely honest. But then eventually I kind of got that interest in me. Well, no small part to you, Watsy. Like, you were the reason why I even started playing these games to begin with. And I'm having fun with them, so I don't regret it at all. There was a long gap between Dirt Showdown 2013 and Dirt Rally 2016, and I think Rally brought gamers back because the series really kicked off. Dirt 4 was the Gran Turismo of the series, which is a good thing. And I don't deny that, like, it is a really good time. Dirt Rally is a good time. Dirt 4, good time. Rally 2.0 and Dirt 5 came close in terms of release dates. Because Dirt 5 came out, what, 2020 if I remember right? Oh my god, what the heck is this? Just turn. Jump, fly. Alright, now I need to electro this guy off and then this guy as well. Trust no one. And then we're just gonna bash this. Wait, does that mean I'm at the end of the level? Oh, I am at the end of the... Where's the other collectibles then? Oh man, I gotta have a look around when I return. Dirt 4 introduced Spain, Tarmac, USA, Australia. Though underwhelming. Yeah, Australia. I mean, Australia's fine. Is what I would like to say. Ah, I fell. Two introduced Hawke's Bay and Poland. Australia returns and is much better in this game. Spain is as good as ever, and DLC brought all the Dirt Rally 1 courses. I think Dirt Rally 1 had the best courses in the series in all honesty. Okay, so like best courses just as a whole. Dirt Rally. Interesting, okay. I mean, that's a high praise right there. just gonna glide to here. Then I'm gonna double jump to here. Oh man, what the heck? What the heck was that? He just falls. Whoop, 1, 2. Other way. There we go. Whoops. Hold on, wait. I think I got him now. Got him. Alright. Dark Mine. So this is the exit, I take it? Hold on, wait. Because I saw something to the right for some reason. Oh, there's a light gem there. What the heck? Bro, why is there a light gem there? Like directly above where I was previously. Oh, okay. So if I just try to go this way. Oh, I need to get up higher. Ah, okay, so that's what that platform is for. If I turn backwards... What? Yeah, absolutely. It has Finland, Monte Carlo, which are amazing. Greece, which is also great too. Wales is also incredible. Best in the game. However, not a fan of Sweden and Germany in this game. And that's fair. Not to be a fan of Sweden and Germany. And I mean, like, I thought originally I was gonna like Sweden and Dirt 4. And I kind of did to an extent. But then I just stopped liking it because the courses just are not fun to play through. Especially when you're like getting closer to like completing stuff like the triple cross for the rally segment, or you know, other similar stuff like that. Like the game just becomes a lot less fun in Sweden, especially where it's so easy to make some of these mistakes. Dirt Rally 2.0 is easier to get a platinum than Rally 1, where Rally 1 is far better as a game. Oh, my thing actually started working again. Unless it was always working, the chat messages on screen. I don't know what the heck happened there. My ranking: Dirt 4, Dirt Rally, Dirt 5, 2.0, Dirt 4, Dirt Rally 2.0, Dirt 5. I hate Dirt 5. Okay, that's fair. I personally am going to be playing through Dirt 5 at some point in the future anyways. And plus I'll have to platinum it twice, I think, because it's the PS4 and PS5 versions respectively. They are going to have a platinum each. I don't think there's going to be any more eggs or light gems here, are there? I have to like return to the level and redo it. Off to Red Slab, the last level. Yeah. Red Slab. Hit this, and then this will create a space for me to be able to just jump from wall to wall. So technically I'm still in Dark Mine right now. Still though, it's nice that I can go backwards from here if I wanted to go back to what's it called, to Dark Mines from Red Slab. They got rid of rallying. Why? That was the core. Not buggy races and rallycross. Oh, okay. Wait, they got rid of rallying in a dirt game. No, but the thing is, with Dirt 4, I like the rallycross. Like, I like everything the game gives us. If it got, like, if it had rally and rallycross and, like, the land rush stuff, like, if it had all of those in, like, equal amounts, I'd be like, okay, I like this. It doesn't feel like there's too much of any one thing. If that is all Dirt 5 is, then that would seem very disappointing. And also too easy as a game. Because the rallycross and land rush buggies or whatever are just way too easy. Yes, rallying being time trials in the country dirt and snow courses. Yeah, exactly that. Wait, hold on. Does Red only hire robots or something, or am I missing something else? I like the techno. I guess now that I look at it, it does kind of make sense that like Red seems like a bit of a techno fanatic looking at things now, using what's it called? Using like robots as minions, just using robots as minions for like, how would I describe it? Studying in a laboratory, or in a lab rather. Oh, and I need to wait for this thing to drop like all the way. So the music does make some sense. And it also feels kind of sinister, like it really does feel like a final level. Okay. Here we go. So I just barely managed to grab that. No problemo. Now question is, where do I go from? Do I have to go up there? So I have to wait for this bar to go back. Shame the series ends here, besides Shadow Legacy. Does feel like the last level in the game though. Yeah, no, it definitely has that feeling to it. It feels, it has a Cortex Castle type of vibe to it. Or, I was gonna say the lab, but I realized the lab is in the last level in Crash 1, so I was like, oh. But it definitely has like a Cortex Castle type of vibe. Oh, let me just grab a drink. You can only really talk for so long before your throat starts to kind of like really dry up, I suppose. Gotta keep yourself hydrated. So, what do we have in here? Come on, let there be an egg or a... Oh, man, really? Just gems? I get so disappointed with, like, just getting gems all the time. These chests, man, really are, like, the bane of my, like, disappointment in the game. The lab is is the last level. The Great Hall is just the gem path to the 100% collectible. Oh, okay, then. So, okay, see, I thought I was crazy for a second there, but I guess I wasn't. So the question is, where do we go from here? So going through the north door here. Is it just gonna open? Oh yeah, it just opens. Running out of ideas. Well, I mean, that certainly could be the case. I mean, I feel like they could have looked at... You know what? It's probably better. I thought they were gonna... So I was gonna say, maybe they're looking at old games for ideas, and then they used Robotica Farms as the example for this level. But then I was like, nah, there's no way. Because that's not the kind of level you want to look at for an example. When making a new level altogether. I just thought that was kind of a funny thought. So, let's do this. So I'm gonna break open all of these. Oh, no, don't. Oh, okay. See, I thought he was gonna fire at me, but instead he just smacked me in the face with his gun. Which, I mean, sure, you know, do what you can. Better than nothing. Now I need to hit these. 2. Man, charging in this game just ain't the same. There's one more, isn't there? Oh yeah, there is. And by the way, my top levels would either be Dragonfly Falls or Coastal Remains. My runner-ups are Sunken Ruins and Dragon Village. Maybe Stormy Beach. And what you've just named there, Strand, is like basically every good level in the game. And that's kind of what's disappointing the most, is that like everything else is so ass that like it's not even worth mentioning. Oh, there we go, finally got it. Ooh, you can jump up there? Wait, is there a collectible? There's gotta be a collectible, right? Because there's no other reason why that opened up. Smash this open. Let's survey the surroundings a little bit. There's a chest over there on the far side. There's gotta be something over there, right? Stormy Beach is underrated. I think you were not a fan, but besides the turret game, it's a very nice location. No, but like, I'm gonna sound mean by saying this, and I don't mean it in as mean of a way, but it really does benefit from being short because there is very little to complain about. I do think that that's like a good way of looking at things. That it doesn't do anything special, but it's not the best thing ever. But it's not necessarily bad either. I think that like the turret section for sure is like the biggest damper on the game, and even then the turret section there was actually kind of acceptable. It's weird to say, I actually kind of thought that that was the best, one of the better ones. Into the Dragonfly, still love the second half levels. Monkey Monster, Honey Marsh, Jurassic Jungle, and Fusion are fantastic. Love the musical challenges. And I don't disagree with you there either. It's just I was really a fan of Blue Island. I think that just is personally my favorite level of all. But you know, to each their own when it comes to preferences and likes and all of that. But that's what makes us different as people. We can talk about these things and be like, yeah, it's cool. Crop Circle and Luau are good too. Not a fan of Dragonfly Dojo, except the mini challenges, and Cloud9 in its entirety. Yeah, Cloud9, I think we can all agree, absolutely the weakest level in the whole game.
Feel free to browse my fine wares.
Okay, I finally got all of the keys that I need. Now, the question is, what do I do with this? Wait, so what am I doing here? It's just a big round circle, I guess. Let's go to this one. Oh, do I talk to him? Oh, okay. Do you prefer Cloud9 or Cloudy Domain? Cloud9. Oh, yes. We both went with Cloud9. Cloudy Domain is too arse in this game.
So, what's this thing?
That, my dear Philistine, is an orrery. In addition to showing the rotation of the planets, it locks and unlocks all the doors in this room.
Okay, so I use the buttons as like left and right. Cloud Domain is just underwhelming. I wouldn't say it's just underwhelming. I think it's just genuinely a bad level. Because Cloud9 goes against the very idea of what made Enter the Dragonfly good as a follow-up to the other Spyro games that we've played up until now. And somehow Cloudy Domain is just so much worse. Sometimes you gotta be harsh, I think. At least this character isn't presenting a terrible challenge like most. Yeah, that's true. Now, the question is, what do I do here? I'll just take this guy out. Let's take him out. Cool. Taking him out, hit the button. Slap. To be honest, I thought he was going to present the challenge for a moment there. Also, gems, not very important. Considering that I have so many gems that I could quite literally just be like Scrooge McDuck with these things. Got him. Where the heck am I? Oh, we're going. Okay, we're going in a single direction. Cool. We're almost there. It's better to go from dead end to dead end. Blink was the last, and I can't be happier for it if I'm being completely honest. I'm glad that we won't see any more Blink moving forward. What do I do here? Do I just go through here? Ah,
Hey, Spyro, over here.
another money bags? Oh, right. Yeah, he is on the map. Got him. Sweet. All the bad challenges are behind you now. Yeah. Oh yeah, I completely missed that message and then said Blink was the last. Yeah. That being said, to be honest, I don't mind Sergeant Bird. Sergeant Bird was cool. I think that he's just misunderstood. Yeah. Sergeant Bird isn't bad, he's just misunderstood. Yes. That is the main thing I wanted to say about character levels, I think, in this game. Twin Sanity is a better game than this, so is Nitro Kart. It's on par with Wrath of Cortex and CTTR. Crash Tag Team Racing. Okay. No, because I do want to, again, like, these are all games I want to play. Because I've missed, like, I only played a little bit of Twin Sanity at a friend's house when I was, like, 12. Obviously, I do want to go back and actually play it properly, just like I did with Wrath of Cortex. And of course, I do also want to play through again games like Crash Nitro Kart on PS2 because I only played the GBA version. I just don't know how I'll get used to like the anti-grav section. That's going to be a bit annoying, but I'm sure it'll be fine for the most part. Hopefully, who knows. But where does this way go? Oh, right, it goes back to that way. Well, hold on, but where does... Wait, what is this guy's deal?
Why is this place always so dirty? Anyone would think an army had been through here. Oh, I forgot. It has.
Yeah, it feels like this guy just doesn't serve a purpose. I assume I have to jump up here? Crash Nitro Kart PS2 is a lot more fun than Nitro Fuel. Don't know, man. In my opinion of Nitro Fuel is going down. It's kind of boring. It does have better controls and tracks mostly look better. Mostly look better. Oh yeah, because of what they did with like the clock tower in that one track that we played through before. That I can't remember the name of exactly. Let me just jump back up again. Otherwise, CNK is better. Out of Time, Hyperspace Way are better in its original form. Yeah, right. Yes, right. Yeah, that's exact. I remember we were talking about this when we were playing through, I think, all of the tracks in CTR Nitro Fueled. Because I remember this exact conversation. That's why I was like, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you're talking about. And exactly, Out of Time and also Hyperspace Way. Because you were genuinely going through like one track for each of the worlds in a single lap against, in a race against Velo. And I was feeling that when I was playing the GBA version, albeit that it was when I was a kid of all things, but still like, I really did enjoy it. CNK is definitely better than Wrath of Cortex. To which I say it bloody well better because Wrath of Cortex, I did not like that game. Not a fan of Wrath of Cortex at all. It genuinely made me hate the game a little bit. Now, if I compare this game to Wrath of Cortex, I would much rather play a Hero's Tale over a Wrath of Cortex any day of the week. But then that's my preference for Spyro over Crash, basically. I used to like Twin Sanity more than pretty much any game in the series. Now I'd say it's on par with CNK. Interesting. Okay. Let's go to the next door, because there's only 3 of them. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's gonna lead to another dead end, I'm sure. With another dark crystal at the end. I mean CTR Nitrofuel. Oh, that's what you meant, not CNK. You can play as all characters, including those you couldn't in the original CNK. However, that isn't always a good thing, as no one has personally in Nitro Fueled, not really. No one has any personality yet. The small things that the characters say when you race them in not Nitro Fueled, in the original CNK, the fact that like the GBA version had that and the and Nitro Fueled doesn't is funny to see. Yeah, so Nitro Fuel didn't have any personality with any of the characters, and yet with the GBA version, it did. The Game Boy Advance version of the game did in fact have lines during the races. Okay, I guess I'll have to go out the long way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take the long way. But what is the long way? That's the question. Gotta take out this guy because he's gonna keep firing at me constantly. Fly. Oh, let me just get whatever the heck is here. And then we're just gonna hit the switch. Oh. Door is open on the other side. So I've opened the door, and since we're here, might as well get the dragon egg, which is right there, and I just got blasted out of the sky, which I really do not like. I'm gonna have to bomb him, I think. Also, why is there an enemy there? I didn't notice him before. So how the heck did he get there? Let me try and get him with this. Nope, that did not work. Hold on, what about this one? Water bomb. Nope, that didn't work either. What about this one? Yeah, he's probably going to like thaw himself out eventually. So maybe I just gotta ice him, I think. Yep, I iced him. Cool. So. No! How many more ice bombs do I have? I've got 3 left. How the heck do I only have 3 left? Oh, right, I just used 2 now, sure, but still, like, you'd think I'd have more in the... I probably should have bought some, actually. I've been saying, oh, I've got, like, you know, so much money, and I don't need to buy anything from money bags. And then sure enough, I'm, like, running out of ice bombs. Alright. I think this is going to lead me to the next area. Yes, it will. And sure enough, we also have money bags. What's up with this guy?
I hate the way the master treats us.
Ah, so it looks like even like his own cronies doesn't like Red. Haha, just how to kill enemies, just ice them and then charge them. I'll need to move around this room a little bit more because I'm sure that room is going to have some more
There you are,
things in it.
my favorite wallet. Why not buy more?
Cool. So, there's the dark gem that I need to break. What else do we have in this room? Not much, it seems like. Okay, there's like a full second level here. Is there anything particular of note? Like, a dragon egg, a light gem, or anything like that? Oh, okay. So I did actually need to hit that switch anyways to get to the actual thing. The question is, how do I get up? If I try to like reverse it, oh yeah, jump up here. So I assume I have to jump up here. Kind of almost made it. Jump, jump, and jump. Well, not quite. I'll just have to hit the switch again. Here we go. Damn it, I died. Yeah, we'll just give it a sec. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. So all we're gonna do is just drop down, hit the switch, and off we go. Time trial, 1 minute to get to that dark gem. Made it. Damn it. Let's try that again. From the beginning. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to hit. Cool, and then I'm gonna stay here. Boom. 1, 2, 3. three. Then we're gonna go from here to here. Jump. Double jump up here. Double jump here. And then make our way over to the dark gem and smash it. It looks like enemies are being like manufactured here, is what it looks like. Which probably explains why there's an infinite amount of them, for the most part. Boom, hit him. Okay, I need to get some more like hit points now, because I am very close to dying right now. Whoop. Okay, now let's deal with this room in particular, because I feel like I could just move through it completely, but the thing is I'm sure there's like a collectible here that I need to get. Or I have a suspicion that I might have a collectible. Oh, so there's the platform that I need to go up, I assume. Ah, nope, completely missed it. We'll give that another go. Gotcha. Up we go. Jump. Ah, crap. Right. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for the thing to come back down again and here. Oh, nope, nope, that did not work. Here we go. So I gotta jump over each of these lasers as well. Which seems like real fun. I gotta like double jump, stay in the air a little bit, and then kind of land, I guess. Oh, light gem. And then off we go. Cool, made it. And I think we can just kind of crash down from here, I think. Because I had a suspicion there was something I needed to do here. After seeing like the additional platforms and stuff. It just kind of made it obvious. But there's so many like fodder in this level, so it's clear that like the intention is you are going to get hit a lot regardless. Alright, let's get out of here. To basically the next room. So this is going to be the third and final? No, there's two more rooms, isn't there? Yeah, there's like two more paths I can take. So I think I might take the left path and not the right path. Reason being is that I'm pretty sure that's going to lead me to the final boss. And I want to make sure I destroy all of the dark gems before I do. Otherwise I'll have to come back here anyways. So I don't want to like do more.
If you've got money to spend, I am here to relieve you of the burden.
Here we go. So what do we have here? Actually, how many collectibles do I have left? I've still got 2 eggs and 2 eggs and 3 light gems at the moment. I'm sure there's going to be something that's going to come out. Even though I'm going from room to room, I'm pretty sure there's like stuff I'm completely missing. So there's a light gem right there. Question is, how the heck do I get there? Can't just double jump from here. Or can I? Ah, okay, here's a switch. But it only disables the laser. I guess that's not really going to serve much of a purpose, I don't think. How do I get to the next area? That's the question. How do I move further? Oh, actually, look, there's a thing over here. I wonder if I can use this to get somewhere. Ah, yep, gotcha now. Using green lasers to kind of twirl over. I got a little bit too cocky there. I'll admit. Too overconfident there. Whoop. Let's try this again. 1, 2. Made it. Freeze and charge. I'm just gonna go over to here. Freeze and charge. Done. Light gem acquired. 85 light gems, and there's 100 in total in the level, in the game, I think. So it just shows how far we've made it into the game so far. That I'm sitting on 85, and I'm sure there's plenty that I missed since I haven't replayed any levels yet. Okay, so now I need to follow this path here. Ah, I just died, damn it. No post-hit invincibility. Man, that would have been nice though. Anyway, I digress. Let's keep moving forward. At least we get to restart, you know, in the same spot each time, which is good. Cool, so question is, how do I get to there? Oh, what the heck was that? Don't know what the heck happened there, but you know, maybe it would have been wise to follow that platform that went like sort of forwards that I was trying to get onto, but didn't realize there was a gap there. So now from here I'll just double jump over to here, jump over to this platform here. Well, so much for landing on it. Because it's constantly in motion, this is the type of platform that it looks like you cannot grab. So unless you have to land on it, basically, like the feeling I'm getting. Also, why did Spyro have like such a dopey look on his face just now? Also, that just managed to completely avoid the red lasers. Alright, here we go. Cool. So I'm just taking the same path that I was doing before. Hopefully this time I'll be a bit more successful. No, I hit the laser. How did... I thought there was a bit of distance between me and the laser before I hit it. But I guess not. It was just right there. And then boom, just hit it. Also, is it just me, or did one of these robots have a light gem on them for some reason? Maybe I'm just imagining things, but yeah. Cool, made it to the other side. And I smashed the dark gem, destroying the final dark gem in the entire game. and it'll lead us to this room here. I'm sure there's like a collectible in this room, like a dragon egg or a light gem somewhere around here. Ooh, dragon egg. Okay, so how do I get it now? Is the question. I guess I'll have to fire this one up. Cool, that in... Oh, there's a light gem here as well. Wait, hold on, to both collectibles are here? Let's go up. So, we've got the light gem. Cool. Now, the question is, how do we get the dragon egg? I think I need to disable the laser. Or just go over the top, I think. So like say for example, if I just fly to like this green thing here, then I just glide over to here. Nope, that did not work at all. I feel like I need to activate something. No, that didn't work either. Let me try and see if I can get over it. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Hold on. Wait. I have another idea. Oh, completely missed it again. Hold on. I'll just wait for this to come back down again. Double jump. And we're going up. We're going to go to the left here. Oh, okay. So that's what that is for. So just jumping straight to here probably wasn't a good idea. Freeze him and then hit it. Got it. I was under a little bit of pressure, but then this is where we drop down, grab the egg, and deactivate the laser. Or not. Do we just keep the laser deactivated? Yeah. I figured it was something like that, but who the hell knows? Freeze and destroy, I guess. Cool. Zap. How many collectibles do I have left? Just one egg and one gem. Interesting, okay. I don't think I'll be getting it going towards the end of the game, or end of the level, but who the hell knows, like, collectibles could quite literally be anywhere. And I've already gotten the stuff from here, I guess. Unless there's something else that I'm completely missing, which could very well be the case.
Hey, Spyro, over here.
Cool, so that door is now active. Oh, egg! We have an egg thief. So this is the final egg, which means the final gem is gotta be like, you know, a little bit further ahead, right?
Go ahead, Spyro, if you've got money.
Huh? How did my breath not reach him? He's running, man, he's running.
Hey, Spyro, over here.
Yeah, ice breath probably just doesn't do anything to him, and it needed to be some other type of breath. So I had to change to fire. Anyway, so I need to go left once. Left
Go
or
ahead,
right?
Spyro, if you've got money
Yeah,
to
left.
spend, I am here to relieve you of the burden.
Oh, no, left again. Left again. Now we have it on the right door. Let's go through that and find ourselves the remaining gems that we're missing. Oh, the remaining gem that we're missing because there's only one light gem. Ice is, I think, easily one of the most useful breaths in the game, in my opinion. I really do like the ice breath. Like, it's really useful for being able to freeze and kill everything. You can kill everything with it. You're not limited to what's it called? Like, you don't need to do anything with armored enemies. You can just freeze them and kill them. Rather than just, you know, smashing, charging them and then destroying them, like with another type of breath, or need to use anything special, like with these robots being electric breath as an example. You can just kind of wreck them. Ooh, so now there really does feel like a sense of finality in where I'm at the moment. I've just bashed my head in just now. Loading. So we reached the end of Red's lab, leading into what is probably going to be the final boss fight. The final boss stands in front of us. Ooh, I'm feeling chills, man. I'm feeling chills. The long journey ends here.
Professor, I finally found you. What were you thinking going after Red?
I don't know. I thought I could stop him after you had weakened him. But as soon as I got here, I was captured, locked in this lab. Red's forcing me to work on his new improved army. You know, better armor, extra brain capacity, that sort of thing. Oh, Spyro. I seem to have made things a lot worse.
Hey, don't worry. I'll be out of here as soon as I...
How cozy. So, Spyro, have you returned to fight me again? And do you think I will allow you to win this time?
Yeah, whatever. You're not so much of a challenge. I'm sure I can do it again.
Ah, poor naive Spyro. You obviously don't know that I always get my way.
He is a robot mech now? What the heck is this?
Leave it to me, Spyro. I've got him.
Man, this arena seems a little bit more open than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, so the final boss starts now. So those mines are now homing in on me? Alright. Do I need him to hit himself with his own attacks again? How big is his tail? Like, I'm pretty far away from him. Oh, okay. So I need to survive his attacks and use flame breath. Got it. And so there's no reason for me to, you know, go anywhere near him. These two red lines are basically where I should be personally. So I should be between these two far back red lines that I'm kind of running in between, basically. And basically he just can't hit me as long as I stick to here. Ah, here we go. flame as many of these rockets as I can. Right, so he's back to his like sort of giant robo form type of thing. Jump! So I didn't get hit by anything in the first round, so this second round should be, I think, a lot better now that I know what to expect. So now he's gonna get the laser eyes out. I'm just gonna keep running. Staying within the lines, of course, otherwise I'm gonna get hit with his tail in the face, and I do not want that, ideally. Still though, why does he get like a cool form in the form of like giant robot neck? Ah, damn it, he's back to his normal form. That was way too quick. What the heck? Did he let me hit him the first time around? I can't even tell anymore. But anyway, besides the point. I'm just gonna keep myself, I'm gonna keep my wits about myself, I should say. Oh, new attack, new attack. Okay. Oh, Electro Breath. Also, I got hit way too much, so I'm probably gonna die, but let's see what happens. Ah, crap, more. Because I completely forgot that the electric breath was the left button on my controller. So this is basically using all of the elemental breaths in some way. Ah, crap, I got hit by the flames. Does that mean I have to start from the beginning again? Yeah, I do. Well, at least I know what I'm doing. So I'm switching back to fire, and then I'm going to go with electric after that. Then it's going to be water, and then it's ice. But I can't imagine what my water breath could be used for. So I'm just going to have to wait and see. Come on, give me them laser eyes. Laser me with your eyes, boy. Crap, I got hit. Cool, so I'm doing things a lot better now because I know what to expect. So now I'm going to swap to the electric breath and hope that we're going to have the electro pod things or whatever they're called. The electric mines instead. Fingers crossed. Alright, here come the lasers. Not yet. We're almost there. Oh no, here come the flames. Yeah, I don't know how to avoid that attack in particular. So how much is the most amount of damage that he can take from just the mines? Yeah, it seems to be about as much as he probably can take. So the question is, what's next? Ooh, rockets, 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 rockets! Rockets, 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 rockets! Opposite direction. I just fell off the edge. I didn't even know there was an edge, to be completely honest. Alright, flames. We have the fire. So he's like throwing new attacks with each round, and it looks like there's only going to be 3 rounds initially. But I'm sure there's going to be more to this fight than meets the eye. because I'm pretty sure we're good with the fire breath. So mines did nothing. Now he's going to stomp, which will cause bits and pieces from the ceiling to fall as well and hit the ground. So either I could potentially get crushed by something or get hit by the shockwave. Luckily, nothing has happened, and it's the fire. Cool. So I need to electrify these little bits and pieces here. I guess going inside the circle-ish area is not a good idea, but he's just getting electrocuted as we speak. I'm going to swap to the water breath, because I'm sure that's the next one. Or not, because it looks like he hasn't taken that much damage. Because I know there's more damage he could have taken. Nope, we're back to electric. We're back to electric, yeah. So he needed to take a little bit more damage with the electric. Probably because I got hit by one of the mines from before. Now he's going to take some amount of damage before transforming back. Yep. I think it's better just to avoid the mines rather than combat them with the electric breath. Try to keep things within the lines here. Just sending a normal message to prove I'm not a bot or a troll. Don't worry about that, Asparagus. It's just like, I don't know how YouTube figures out whether someone is like a bot or not. And I mean, like, your comment was all good, so like I wouldn't think of that as like a troll message or anything. So honestly, yeah, you're all good. So I need to go in the opposite direction of the way in which the rockets are coming from. Now, what is the next thing I'm gonna have to do? Okay. Wait, so are the robots attacking him or are they attacking me? I can't tell. What the heck was that? What? His attacks are faster. Maybe, I don't know. I think I might be. What was that third round though? Like I was just headbutting the same thing. 3 rockets and then 3 rockets in that way. 2, 3. He's going to turn around and then send 3 rockets that way. Or 3 sets of rockets, I guess. Oh, damn. I'm being shot at, I'm being shot at, I'm being shot at, I'm being shot at. Oh boy, here's another round of attacks. Sorry, is it okay if I send a link here? I guess it depends on what the link is. As long as it's nothing bad, I'm sure it'll be fine. But I think it's probably better not to, actually, now that I think about it. Ooh, you're back? Sweet. We were just in the middle of the fight against... the fight is just like the rest before it, lol. Until Mecha Robot Red. Oh wait, Mega Robot Red. Mega Robot Red? So it's like there's more Robot Red to go around? It's for a good cause, but I would suggest only adult click on it. That's definitely fair. Yeah. Here we go. So we've got robot things on it. Whoop. Rockets. Okay, where's the... Oh, there it is. Re-enter into the URL. Okay. Whoop. I'm just gonna keep like smashing this. Okay, I won't send it if you don't want. It's for a social justice type cause. Yeah, because that can definitely cause people to be like, oh, but then do I want to support? Like, you know, what's the deal? Can it be trusted? A bunch of other things. And for adults, like, I assume, like, most adults would actually just, like, you know, do their research on whether or not they want to support a particular cause. But just because you're an adult doesn't mean that, like, you kind of have the full picture. Most people generally don't. So, I am a bit hesitant towards it. If I won't deny that. Okay, so where's the... Oh, it's over there. So, me hitting this button causes the enemies to attack him instead of me, I think?
I fixed the machine, Spyro, so hold on. I'll finish him off.
Are you sure you're going to do that? It looks like you're just making him bigger. Oh, maybe Professor's actually onto something. Yeah, I understand, no problem. That's the thing, you're right. Most people don't end up getting the information probably don't want to know about. That's, yeah.
Oh, get away from me, you horrid little dragon! Why? Are you afraid of me now?
Oh, no, Spyro, don't do that. He doesn't deserve to get off that easy. I'll take him from here. I'm sure I can find a good use for him in my laboratory.
Wait, was that the final boss? Which Red Dead game do you prefer and which one has the best storyline? I think that 2 is the better storyline and I prefer 2. I think. Thinking about it now. Wait, hold on. Which is a better storyline? No, wait, 2. 2 definitely has a better storyline. Which do I prefer as a whole? 2 is, because the thing is that I value story above most things in games. So I think having the better story, it also feels like it's a better game as well. Yeah, no, the ending for this game is... yeah, I don't like the ending. Like, this doesn't feel like it was worth it. Sure, you don't want, like, you know, Red to, you know, get off easy or get off scot-free for what he's done. But, like, shouldn't there be more going on here? Like, Ripto landed in lava and we ended up fighting him again just before getting 100%. We did the same thing with Sorceress. She landed in lava and then we ended up fighting her again. Oh, actually, no. Sorceress was the one landed in lava, fought again. But we didn't do anything with Ripto. He just kind of died in lava. I'm just going to skip the end credits because I don't think there's much to be gained from that. Just want to be fully transparent instead of sending it. But the way it works is for people to not know... people to not know what it is when they go in. Otherwise, they usually won't be interested. But the thing is that, isn't it better to be transparent from the beginning to just for people to know what they're getting into? Anyway, so let's go through some of the levels and actually get like some of the collectibles that we're missing. Like, for example, that Dragonfly Falls area that requires 70 or 75 collectibles. Honestly, being back here, it feels so good to be back here in what level am I in? Dragon Village. It's good to be back in Dragon Village. Like, I like it here. Hey, let's play with Sussy. Thanks for the follow. I remember there was this one time where someone just kind of like came into the stream and just said Skibidi. And I was like, is that a greeting? Because I don't know. Yeah, for sure in most situations. But in this case, it's a case of deliberate activism trick because otherwise 99, yeah, that's... Yeah, see, that's the thing is I don't know how to feel about that. It could be argued that in ETD the peak is later and here is earlier. No problem with the support. No, very much appreciated as always. Because I feel like every time someone watches or follows, like, the support just always feels nice. Because it feels like, you know, there are actually, like, you know, people out there that want to, you know, sit down and watch you. Even if it doesn't kind of seem that way, because from the streamer's perspective, it just looks like there's a bunch of, like, numbers on the screen or chat messages, and you just kind of sit there and it's like, oh, I wonder if, like, I'm adding to people's day, you know what I mean? Let's see, so what we want to do here is we want to just take out these guys. But yeah, being back here in Dragon Village after beating the game, it really feels nice to be able to go through like a brightly colored level that doesn't feel dreary, that feels like a good, you know, introduction to the game as a whole.
You found the secret entrance to my lab. Well, I'm busy right now, so let me show you the not-so-secret exit.
Yeah, so I was trying to make my way over to Crockerville Swamp, and I clearly took the wrong path. So that was my bad. That was my bad. But yeah, Crockerville Swamp should be this way then. Even the music is like way better than like in most other parts of this game. Like the music is just so good. I'm having such a good time. It's a shame that in both ETD and AHT, the characters forgot that you've completed the area. Spyro did that, the three that did that the best. I agree, because like the introduction character just doesn't even like appear anymore. The guy who like introduces you to the level. But now all that's left is to try and get 100% now at this point. Going back through some of the previous levels, reminding myself of why I liked or disliked some of the levels, and also basically other things like trying to get all of those collectibles, so those dragon eggs, light gems, whatever you have, you know. Crocodile Swamp, we're back. Alright, so, the question is, what are we doing here? Well, first and foremost, there's a supercharged power-up somewhere, which we're going to make use of. But also, I think that's the only thing I'm not able to do is where the supercharge leads. We've got 4 light gems and 1 egg missing. So, somewhere down here, I think. Here we go, supercharge. Cool, so let's head over to that door that I can smash open now. Light gem. Just 1. That's all we get. Wait, so there's 1 egg and 3 more light gems I'm missing. So where am I missing those? Let me quickly look something up. Okay, so let's try and get some light gems. Since that's what I'm basically missing the most of. Oh, I am almost dead. So apparently there's supposed to be one at the top of a... Yeah, I died. Well, hold on, let me just go back the way I came from. Because I think it's in a different area that I'm thinking about. Basically, there was an area that had like a massive, what's it called? Like a massive, oh, actually, you know what? That's the way I need to be going. There's like this massive pool of like, not dirt or dust, or it's basically like mud. So it's basically down this direction here that I'm going. So it's down this way. So if I go to the next area here, in a higher ledge, there's supposed to be a light gem that I know for sure I have not yet earned. Wait, is it around here or am I imagining things? Like a higher ledge. I think it's up there. But I don't know how to get up there. But now that I've got all the moves, I'm pretty sure I should be able to figure out how to do this. Question of how do I get up there? I feel like there's got to be something, right? Gonna be an interesting tier list. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be. Sorry, I just like completely like messed up on the chat here. When Spyro falls off a ledge, he screams. 100% agree. Thanks for the understanding. I mean, it just is how it is, unfortunately. And yeah, I think it is going to be an interesting tier list because I think most are going to fall like in the sort of C to D tier. If I were to take a rough guess. Now, the question is, where the heck do I go from here? Is it possible for me to go higher up inside of here? Or not? Hold on, wait. I'm just looking around a little bit here. Oh, that was delayed. I don't know what the heck happened there. Do you watch Mufasa movie yet? No, I haven't actually watched it yet. But I probably should have by now, because... Wait, hold on. Is it on Disney Plus yet? It should be, right? Because a lot of... a lot of movies end up going to Disney Plus fairly quickly. From what I've noticed. I thought I could go through there. Yeah, it was good. Okay, then, yeah, I should check it out when it's... I just need to re-up my... Disney Plus before watching it. Oh, and just as a reminder, like, this is going to be a shorter stream than usual, just because I've got some personal stuff to do that unfortunately was like kind of unplanned in a way. So just a heads up on that. Oh, what? No, that did not work. I was really hoping that I could just try and do that. I guess not. Question of how do I get higher? Or maybe I can go inside of here. Inside of this thing. This tree. Or is it not possible? No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I liked it as well. Oh, okay, sweet. No spoilers, right? Because whoever... because of... who didn't see it gets a chance to. Did Mufasa actually make line to Simba's Pride non-canon? Wouldn't know or be able to speak to that, unfortunately, since I haven't seen it myself. But that seems kind of disappointing if it did. I'm just getting hit by the plants here. Maybe I'm like in the wrong place altogether that I'm looking at. Always hated how Sparks just flies away like that, especially when Spyro dies in front of him. Yeah, I mean, Sparks is a coward. And we all know that. I mean, after all the Sparks levels, like, how could we not, right? Maybe if I go further to the east, the southeast area. Okay, so if I like skip this and just go through here, not here, actually up here. Oh, I've already opened that chest, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have. Not as bad as Aku Aku in Twinsanity though, useless. Wow, to be honest, I didn't think Aku Aku was going to be that bad in Twinsanity, but sure. Alright, so that's already been opened, and I think I've already been through the door on the left here. So I think we're good with that. Nah, I think I'm good. So it looks like there's nothing here either. I'm just, I guess, slowly making my way through like the whole level, trying to figure out, is there anything that I'm missing? Like, where are those remaining collectibles, you know? Oh yeah, right. The yellow one can just eat you up. Here we go.
Hey, Spyro, over here.
Just flame them. Flame them. I wonder, are there any collectibles here? Like, it feels like there should be, but I don't know why. It feels like they should. Well, hold on. Inside the temple at the end of a chamber. Whoop, I fell. I don't know why, it feels like there's something here that I'm just completely missing. I think here is where I was, where I fought the egg thief. So I think maybe I can just ignore this one. Whoop, wrong one. I should probably put this one here. Cool. Alright, so... I suppose let's just keep moving forward. And see if I can find anything else. Because I want to hopefully get at least one collectible before I like finish the stream. And I've got about maybe like another 8 minutes left before I do. Oh yeah, I've already got that one. Three left. If I go up these spin poles, maybe I'll find something. Now, I know there was a collectible here, but I can't remember what it was. Okay, let's climb up these spin poles again. Wait, where's the Elder? Oh, Frederick, here we go. So we did one for this guy here, a task, which got us a collectible.
So, you want to try and get rid of them gall-darn critters for me?
Nah, we're good. We've already done everything for him. I think it was up here somewhere that there's a collectible. Oh, no, I've already got it. Never mind. I'm just gonna try and travel up here and maybe I might find something, I don't know. Because I'm really stumped as to where like these light gems are. I'm like checking the map seeing like, oh, where have I not been? And it looks like I've basically covered like a significant majority of the map. That's not gonna work. I need to keep going around. Yeah, I'm probably gonna look up a guide later on, I think. I still have to ask, who thought turret minigames and Blink were acceptable and Sparks? Who knows, but in the end, it ended up making it into the game, so it is what it is. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll leave it at that. I think I've managed to beat the game, which yay is a good thing. The other thing is just going back and kind of getting the collectibles. Now I have no clue where the remaining collectibles are because they're splattered all over the place. Like Crocodile Swamp being like 1 egg and 3 light gems, and just yeah, like I said, it's all over the place. The stuff that I am missing. So I'll probably have like a bit of like a mini guide that I'll be following while I try and get 100%. And as I try to remind myself of some of these levels, because I am almost certainly going to be making a tier list of the levels as a video. But with all that being said though, thanks for joining the stream. I think it's about time I actually did end the stream, because I did say I was going to finish it early and I was only going to stream for a couple of hours. So with that being said, I'm just going to, like, you know, end it at that. So I'll see you guys next week. Later.